He's a little wonky when he gets excited. So I've told you guys what Little Dumpy is. In a previous video, I told you guys that Dumpy is a pearl scale goldfish, specifically a panda pearl scale goldfish. And even more specifically, they're called mousehead panda pearl scale goldfish. There's a lot of little names that go into these wonderful little aquatic golf balls. But I haven't told you who Dumpy is. So who is Lil Dumpy? Well, I'll tell you what he's not. He's not thin. He's a thick boy. When I first got Lil Dumpy, I named him within the first 10 minutes of having him. I took a look at him. I took it one look at the size of his dumpy, and I said, I'm naming this guy Dumpy. And it had to be a Lil Dumpy because he may look pretty big and pretty round, and he is round, but he's actually very small. He's maybe about the diameter of a quarter, a little larger than a quarter maybe, like a $50. He's just a little ping pong ball that swims in my tank. He's a very beautiful fish. He does have some friends. He gets along with Jacqueline, that's the one on the right, and then Mr. French Fry, that's the one swimming below him right now in this video. He does have some friends. I had to put him with these friends because he was starting to get in some fights with the other goldfish. He was pushing around the bug-eyed goldfish and getting into fights with Brutus. Brutus ended up absolutely knocking him out, like knocking him all around, ripping the scales off him. You can actually see the healing new scales on his sides. Looks like those new scales will be coming in pretty soon. He's a little wonky when he gets excited. When I come near the tank and he knows I'm going to feed him, he starts swimming all over the place. Sometimes he does a couple barrel rolls. He gets so excited he can't even hold himself up. Because, goldfish they're smarter than you think. Little Dumpy, he likes to get stuck. He's a little Dumbo, but he's smart enough to know when Big Luke comes to the tank, he's dropping the pellets. He's also smart enough to know that when he's eating the pellets and he gets sand in mixed with the food, he can spit the sand out and then eat the pellets alone. So don't be fooled by his big derpy looks. Yeah, he looks like a little Dumbo, and yeah, to a degree he is, but he can sift through sand, and he knows how to differentiate the sand from the pellets, and he can the pellets, and he's good at that. However, he's not so good at speed, agility, not getting stuck. Multiple occurrences, he's found a way to wedge himself in between two sponge filters in a way I didn't even imagine possible. But you know what? That's the Dumpy way. Get into problems and expect Luke to come over and solve them for you. So he's definitely a goldfish that likes to give me problems and likes to stress me out. However, one thing that he's never had a problem with is trying new foods. When I first gave him spinach, when I first gave him peas, bloodworms, he went straight for it. He didn't even hesitate for the eggs. All the other goldfish were a little weary of the eggs for the first couple minutes. This guy went head first. He is a food connoisseur. He has no problems trying new food. He probably ate some sand when I first put him in this tank just to see if it was edible. But since then, as I said, he's learned you don't eat the sand, you spit it out. He's a smart Dumpy, just take some time. So who is Lil Dumpy? Well, Lil Dumpy is you. Lil Dumpy is me. Lil Dumpy is like all of us. We're beautiful and precious and valuable in our own ways, but we also come with a large baggage of our own problems, and that is okay. He's also like me, because he eats way too much, and I eat a lot more than I should. That's besides the point. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to support this channel, the best way to do that is to check out our merchandise below. You get to support this channel while also getting some amazing art designs of some of these goldfish to wear on your shirt or to have on your mug. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's it. Luke's Goldies out.